Have you ever been in situations where you had no option but to change yourself quickly, even immediately? I'm sure you have. But have you thought what made you change so quickly? Hi, this is Neena Dayal with my lockdown learning number one: two compulsory elements of change. Only two. Both these elements of change, I have found them to be very real, not at all theoretical, that means full of jargon, and they apply to everyone without any exceptions. When you understand these two simple elements, you will benefit immensely under any situation which demands you to change. So keep watching. Well, the current pandemic and lockdown situations have struck the world with horror and left with no options but to change and adapt to the changed situations fast. And I have to admit, my first reaction was of terrible anger. What was your first reaction? Everything just changed. Lockdown was imposed, and even now, after lockdown has been officially unlocked, for safety's sake, most of us are in a voluntary lockdown. But after 4 months of this ongoing situation here in India, and with the initial temper now under control, I'm seeing some unique learnings for personal and business growth, which I'll be sharing in this lockdown learning series. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell notification to keep receiving all the valuable information about building your business online, even if you're totally new to it. My lockdown learning number one is that there are only two practical and compulsory elements to change. One is the ability to change, and the second one is the willingness to change. Both differ from person to person. I will not focus on the ability to change on this short video because already lots of materials are available on this. Ability to change is easy to measure, and so several upskilling processes like continuous training programs have been developed which upgrade the employees, or so it is believed. These trainings bring the desired change, right? Wrong. Why? Because the second element of willingness to change is not really taken into consideration by most organizations, and change is rather imposed as a company rule. There are very few people like Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who stated in his famous 2018 memo, particularly quoting rule number 6 from there, which says, and I quote, in general, always pick common sense as your guide. If following a company rule is obviously ridiculous to a particular situation, such that it would make for a great Dilbert cartoon, then the rule should change. How many companies give such liberties to their employees? That's where the second element of change, willingness to change, comes out more forcefully. The more change is imposed, the more human will comes into play. Willingness to change is actually easier to obtain when it is the choice of the employees, when it is your personal choice. So you see, even if your ability to change is upgraded by the education and training, you still have an element of choice left only to yourself, whether you want to do anything with all this education. Your willingness to adapt and implement the necessary action steps needed for the change to become a reality in your life is actually very real. This is where no one, no outside force has any control over you. That's why often the change implementation exercises are supported by providing additional motivation in the hope that employees will get charged up enough to start adapting to the change process more easily. Now, in an organizational situation, there are several factors inbuilt to keep employees moving along the path of change smoothly. These factors are positive ones like desire to scale up the hierarchical ladder, impress someone higher up, create better future prospects, etc., etc., and the negative ones also, like fear of losing the job or lack of some other incentive. The willingness to change becomes a highly predominant factor when you are totally independent and are not in any reporting relationship to anyone. That's why this willingness to change is a mandatory factor for entrepreneurs and even in your personal life where you may not have any kind of pressure to change. That's why so much is talked about dedication, persistence, discipline, time management, and even leadership skills and topics like these. Actually, look closely and you will find that they are all pointing to just one thing: your willingness to change. When you find yourself in situations which you can't control, like the one we are facing right now in the current pandemic, which is raging everywhere, you have to scale up quickly. And the most important question you ask yourself is: am I willing to change? You can judge your willingness to change by taking a simple test. Imagine a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, and then calibrate your willingness to change by placing it somewhere between the two extremes. If you tend to answer incorrectly, as many do, check your actions. Actions speak louder than words. I admit finding my willingness to do all the household work like cooking, cleaning, washing was tough because I wasn't used to doing it all by myself without any domestic help in a very long time. In India, household help is so easily available that it is the usual lifestyle of most of the people. But after placing my willingness to change in my domestic area at 10 and even beyond, I took a simple time management technique. In my mind, I simply allocate a time frame to the task at hand and then attempt to complete the task within that time frame. Like if I assess that a certain task can be easily and comfortably completed in 15 minutes, I try to accomplish it in less than 15 minutes or max 15 minutes. And I have seen that most of the time the task does get completed within that time frame. If at all some adjustments need to be done, I do them then and there and move on. It always works. I always tell my clients that your business focus will get sharpened if your domestic affairs are very well settled. You don't live a compartmentalized life where one section of your mind is devoted for work and another one is for home. It's only one mind. If things are not fine in any one area, the confusions will spill over and create disturbance in the other area. Like, for instance, if you're having any serious personal problems, your business or work will get affected. And if you're having some professional problems, your personal life will have some effect. My professional work was all online and it has only increased now as more and more people approach me to know how I have been working online for more than 20 years. My business coaching now also includes coaching on productive virtual working, employing gig economy business models, social media, and social selling, and much more. You can sign up for my free online courses covering all these topics through the link below. At the beginning of this lockdown, I had also started a live streaming Success Synergy show, which is broadcast every Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes on Fridays. You can watch the past episodes on my YouTube channel. So, even professionally, I have increased my work with better efficiency and more productivity. And all this has been accomplished because I placed my willingness to change at 10. So, how has your willingness to change been during this lockdown? What have you changed during this lockdown? Do share in the comments section, and I look forward to hearing from you.